All right, in this video, we're going to be practicing two-part conversions. These conversions are when you're given a certain amount of a chemical in a unit and you want to switch to a new unit, but you can't do it in one simple step. First, we're going to talk about why you can't do it in one simple step, and then we're going to show you how. So the question that we're looking at for this practice problem is how many liters are in 72 grams of H2O gas? So we're thinking about the gas vapor now. Take a minute to write down that practice problem. The first thing that we want to do when we're looking at this problem is really try to figure out what is our unknown and what's the thing that's given to us. In this practice problem, what we're going to do is first start by underlining our information that's given to us, and then we are going to put a box around our unknown, or the thing that we're trying to get to. In this case, we know that the thing that's given to us is 72 grams of water, and we know that the thing we're trying to get to is liters. This means that we're converting from grams over to our liters. Now, if you look at the roadmap for conversions here, there isn't a way for us to go directly from mass over to volume. What we're going to have to do is go through moles. That means first we're going to go from grams to moles in our first conversion, and in our second conversion we're going to go from moles to volume. Now, looking at this practice problem, we're going to need to know the molar mass of water to get us in the right direction. To go from mass to moles, we're going to have to divide by molar mass. The molar mass of water is 18 grams per mole. If you need a refresher on how to find the molar mass, you can pause the video now and read these steps. Because we know that we have 18 grams per mole, we can take the given number of grams, which is 72, and divide it by 18. When I plug this into the calculator, you get 14 moles. That means when we talk about 72 grams of H2O gas, we're also talking about 4 moles of H2O gas. The next step that we're going to do is converting from our moles over to liters. This can be done in the simple step of multiplying the moles by the constant for gas for volume. Remember, from your roadmap, you can see that to get from any mole value to a volume value, all you need to do is multiply by 22.4 liters. Looking back here at this problem, we're going to do 4 moles because that's what we calculated from our first conversion. We're going to multiply that by 22.4 liters, and that's going to leave us with 89.6 liters of water vapor, or of our H2O gas. Now that you've seen this practice problem, it's time to try some of your own. This is the medium practice worksheet, which is our 2-step conversions.